Stop oversharing, move in silence. Why am I saying that? My mom, I grew up in Kenya, in African community. So where I come from, my mom actually, my elders, they believe in that thing where you really don't need to tell everyone everything that is happening in your life. That's how I was brought up. Because my community, they believe that, some people, not everybody is happy for you. When good things happen for you, not everyone is happy for you. Some people can literally sabotage the goodness that is coming in your life, the projects that you want to do. And somehow you find like you were planning to do something and something didn't happen or didn't work out, and you wonder why. It's because you're busy oversharing, you're busy opening your mouth. You need to learn to have boundaries. You need to learn who you open up to and who you shouldn't open up to. You need to know who is in your corner and who isn't in your corner. You need to know who wants the best for you and who doesn't want the best for you. You need to learn that. And the other thing which we need to know is, thank God. God gave us this intuition. We can tell when something is not right and when something is good for us and when something is bad for us. We can tell. And when you learn to listen to your intuition, it can really save you from a lot of bad stuff from happening in your life. So learn to stop oversharing. Learn to move in silence. In fact, what my mom told me, my elders told me is, you're not supposed to say whatever it is you're doing until you're already successful. Well, already you have accomplished doing that project. If it is maybe you are building a house, you only tell other people, you're like, okay, I've already finished by building the house, or I've already bought this house, so come to celebrate. You don't tell people, oh, I'm going to do certain things, oh, I am doing this. You don't do that, because you do not know who is for you and who is against you. You do not know who is happy to see you becoming successful and who isn't happy. So move in silence. Learn to do things. Learn to keep quiet. Learn to keep quiet. And that advice I'm applying to myself, because for a long time I've always been this babbling person who likes to overshare sometimes. I like, because the people who are around me, I take them to be my friends. But actually I've come to realize they are acquaintances, and then they are good friends. So you need to differentiate. Who is an acquaintance to you and who is your close friend? Who is your friend? Who is your best friend? Who is in your corner? You need to know that. So I had to learn, to literally differentiate that. And especially when I was going through a bad patch in my life at that time, when my contract was not renewed, so I had to move back home, because at that time I was literally broke, honestly. So I was really going through a rough patch. So I had to be accountable about my life, the journey, where I want to go, what I want to pursue, and then I had to look at my surrounding, who is around me, what I needed to do to change in order to be able to concentrate in what I want to achieve. I had to take stock, to be accountable of everything. And then now, when I had the solutions, when I had the answers of what I want to do, then now I had to focus. Not listen to the noise out there, just focus on everything I'm doing. Every single day showing up so that I'm able to move forward in order to move closer to my goals and dreams. So I had to do all that. But then it's not about talking. It's not about telling everybody I'm doing this and that. No, it's not about that. It's about learning to keep quiet. It's learning about shutting up and focusing on what you want to achieve by showing up every single day, even when you do not feel like showing up, by doing what you need to do in order to level up, by literally, if you know you're supposed to do an activity that you know for sure, I don't like doing that activity, but if I don't do it, then I'm not able to move closer to my goal. So you show up every single day, even when you're not motivated, but you do it silently. You shut up, you keep it to yourself, and you move silently, and only talk when you have successfully achieved it. If other people are wondering what you're doing in your life, it's okay, let them wonder. If they're busy calling you and say, oh, but what are you doing? It's okay, just keep them on the sidelines. Don't open up your mouth and start talking now. It's like you've been given a free will where you can open your mouth. No, don't do that. Just keep them on the sideline. If you can be evasive, do it. If you just say, okay, I don't feel like talking right now, I'll call you back, it's okay, you can do that. But at the end of the day, just mind your business, mind your P's and Q's, mind your business. Move in silence, create boundaries, do what you have to do, show up every single day. You know, at the end of the day, you are only accountable for yourself. I am only accountable for myself. I only have this one life. And it's these dreams, these goals that I have, it's for me. It's for me, no one else. And no one is coming to tell you, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? No one. It's only you to be accountable for you. So if you decide to be lazy, it's okay. Continue being lazy. If you decide to be hungry and willing to make sacrifices and showing up every day in order to achieve your goals, go ahead and do it. But remember, move in silent. Remember to shut up. Remember, you do not tell people until you have actually succeeded in accomplishing your goals and your dreams. You do not tell people, I'm going to do certain things, even before you started. Don't do that. Why am I saying that? Because you do not know who is happy for you. You do not know who is against you. You do not know. That's what I was told by my parents. And so far I have seen the society also saying the same thing. That's why you hear someone telling you, oh, by the way, I have done this. I did it like 1 year ago. And you're like, oh, okay, why didn't you tell me? Like, oh, no, I just like doing my things, quietly. When I finish that time, I usually tell my friends. That's, some people operate like that. It's okay. There's one thing I've looked at, the American culture. I may be wrong, but the American culture, one thing usually amazes me, it's when you come forward. I look at social media, when someone say, oh, I've earned this amount of money, this is what I've earned and all this stuff. Believe you me, when it comes to an African culture where I come from, people don't announce how much they earn. They don't. We don't announce to the whole world, this is how much I earn, this is what people don't do that. And as the more I interact with other cultures, the more I open my mind to other cultures. So every time I see that, I get so amazed, and I'm like, wow, okay, so it's okay to be accountable, it's okay to be transparent, but I believe it's good sometimes to move in silence, especially when you want your things to work out for you, especially when you literally want to be successful in achieving your goals and dreams. You don't want to focus on, okay, I'm doing this right now. You're focusing mainly on successfully accomplishing, because you don't want nothing or anybody to sabotage whatever you're doing. So this is where I come from, my culture, my upbringing. That's how I was brought up. What about yours? How are you brought up? Do you agree? Do you disagree? But that's how I was brought up. I was told, move in silent. Do not overshare. Do not tell everyone everything you're doing, because at the end of the day, you do not know who is for you and who is against you. And me, I'll tell someone out there, if you have realized that whatever it is you're oversharing with your friends, and somehow your projects end up, not happening or getting sabotaged, then I'll tell you to apply this message in your life. Don't overshare. Create boundaries. Move in silence. Do your thing. Show up every single day. Only tell people after you have successfully finished doing your projects, after successfully accomplishing your projects or your dreams or your goals. That's the time you stand up and say, okay, I've done this. But before that, move in silence. Do you agree? Let me know your comments.